Next on my favourite machine on the farm, we have the Ford 4000. This is a 50-year-old workhorse. It does so many jobs at the farm. It's also brilliantly suited because we have yards with quite low roofs, and there's no chance of getting our Massey 6S in those yards. You've got more chance of me being a vegan. For example, these little goats here, hello kitty kitties, the low roof at the back, and here, low roof, tractor just won't fit. It has a loader on the front, and we often have this muck fork on it, like that there, and we use that for the hay. It's got the old side opening panels for the engine, pretty good tyres, pretty good nick and pretty decent condition. We have this hydraulic system on the back and the pin, and this is for lifting the attachments, and you've got the adjustments here for the play, but we've also got a few mod cons that we've added over the time to keep the seat from moving and things like that, but in general it's absolutely class. The thing with these tractors is you could have them as toys and they're a bit of fun. The fact of the matter is, if you look after them and you have a good quality one, they actually really do a good job for you. This Ford 4000 can get into places where our previous video, the Massey 6S, can't. Yeah, it might not be able to lift as much, but there's lots and lots of jobs that it's absolutely perfect for. What I'd also say is, don't forget that it's 50 years old, and 50 years ago it's quite nice to see the difference, contrast and the extremes of how tractors have evolved. Let me show you around the cab. So in the cab we've got your gear stick shift here, which you've got little labels for there, and your high and your low. This is your kill switch, so that's how you turn it off, as well as your controls there for the loader, which is, you can see on the bonnet at the front. Lights, ignition, indicator, and that's also your wipers up there. Rev counter here, then you've got your fuel just there, and there you got your heat. Down here you've got your handbrake, and you've got your up and down here for the attachments at the back, throttle, brake and clutch. You can also change what you're operating here on the hydraulics by pushing or pulling that in. And that's one thing I love about these tractors. That's it. That's pretty much everything it does. I've shown you in what, 30 seconds. They're simple, they're easy, and they do exactly what they're supposed to have always done. And that's why I really love it. You can just get on this. It's not fast, but it feels like you're operating a tractor. There's no computers, there's no hidden nasties. It's pure mechanics in its rawest, most wonderful form. And this is why the Ford 4000 is one of my favourite machines on the farm. So shall we start it up whilst you're with me? Hold on. So to start these, you make sure it's not in neutral, or sorry, you can make sure it's in neutral, and like that. Ignition. So it's a lot harder for me to talk to you whilst I'm operating it, because it's very loud. But again, I love it. The noise is real. And the smell. It smells like days out at tractor fairs. Diesel and the smoke. Yeah. Definitely be a bit noisier. I don't care. Come on, Paul. And because it's small, I can get it in little places like this. So I can give hay to these little things. Hello, goats. Chuckle some hay. Absolutely love it. One of my favourite farm machines.